Alright guys, I'm going to open up the Song of Ice and Fire box and show you a little bit of what's inside. It looks pretty impressive so far. I haven't really gotten to look at all of any of the actual gameplay, and of course now it's stuck. There we go. But when you pop it open, you've got of course the rule book here, which doesn't seem too exhaustive. It looks a lot like the old Warhammer Fantasy Battle, except it has movement trays that are included, so that's nice. But and if you hear, you can hear the reason why I haven't gotten anything painted hollering downstairs. She's doing a pretty good job. But again, you can see it's got like flank and whatnot. Comes with some 2D terrain. I did get the terrain add-on pack, which comes with all of this in 3D print, plus a couple extra things. Namely, comes with these two hills, which come out, pretty good. A little pancakey, but they'll actually be kind of fun to paint up and to block. But it's got punch-out tokens, a nice big name brand sticker here so that you know which game you bought. All the stuff there. You've got the Stark forces, which down here you've got the main characters, and then you've got the run-of-the-mill guys up through here. Notice they're mostly swordsmen all through here with the Great John Berserkers, the Umbar Berserkers. Because you've got the Great John down here, along with two of the ladies, and then you got maybe that Jon Snow. Anyway, we'll find out once I get these cards opened up and looked at. Whoop! Objectives and whatnot. But you also get the this handy dandy, tells you which one to go with, because as the box is packaged, you can see where they've got it packaged on each side, which one goes with which. So like A would have been Stark here, and they would have gone with some of this stuff over here on this side. And it's just basically it's a guide to what you've got in the box, because you've also got oh, it's taped. Again, you can see it's almost an unboxing. You've got the larger-than-life pieces for the Starks. Here, they come with their own little cavalry set. And Bannerman, for the Great John's Berserkers. You can also hear Thunderstorm. If you never see this video, it's because I was struck by lightning and killed. All sorts of fun stuff going on around here. And you got a shield man with his flag, and also another one, which they look alike enough to be brothers. And then you've got the three run-of-the-mill guys with the Bannerman. Got your cards, which all come into play with the book. I haven't really read the rule book, so I'm not sure exactly how it all works out. And movement trays for everybody. And dice, because you never have enough dice. Again, you've got the Lannister set. And again, if you're not interested in painting, this comes in pretty handy, because you've got everybody in their different colors. You've got the Mountain on foot, and of course you've got Cersei Lannister. And again, they're pretty detailed miniatures. I'm not sure if I can get. I think the shield is the shield is cast on, so you won't be able to pull that off and paint. But again, you got the Lannister, the great swords, which I'm sure they'll go with Gregor Clegane there, or just Gregor, however. Got a dude with a pike. I'm sure I don't know who he is. I ought to, I bet. I think he's probably just the captain of the guard. There's Jaime Lannister, because he's got his sword. Short stack Tyrion there. Is that any better? No, you really can't see that. And again, the miniature quality is pretty good, especially for pre-assembled, pre-based everything. It's not really, there's nothing to complain about. It's really a decent-looking game. We'll see if I can get open the alternate sculpts for these and see what they look like. But you've got a second layer of the Lannisters here, which are their troops, halberdiers, swordsmen, and the like. It looks like they'll have 2 units of swordsmen and 1 unit of halberdiers, and then the great swords. So, alrighty, that looks pretty good. But yeah, I mean, it looks fairly interesting. Let me get some of the other boxes open, and we'll take a look at some of the alternate and additional units. Alright, rather than going over the boxes of the alternate stuff and the extra stuff, I was decided to go over just the interior box. As you can see, this is the generic Stark group. These are 2 units of 12 swordsmen. Each swordsman group comes with a captain, and the alternate figure is you can have your banner with each group of swordsmen. You have enough swordsmen to run as a captain with no banner at all, or the captain with the banner. So I'm sure that the banner gives something magical to the group. As you can see, it's a nice little movement tray. The guys, they look like soldiers. There's a little bit of variety amongst the troops, but honestly, there's only 3 poses. And people with historical miniatures they'll probably recognize that. It's just the fact of having so many, and not wanting to bump up production costs with say 10 or 12 sculpts. So drawbacks and bonuses, because with three sculpts, honestly, you could just get, for batch painting, which is what this is pretty much tailored to, you could get your 5 guys, prime them, and then once you start painting, you get used to the style of the figure and how you need to paint it and which bits are where, and you can really just churn through these guys. So for people who are starting to get into painting, then this is not a bad thing. Gives you a more stable thing to practice on. It'll give people who are experienced painters something to work with, to let you customize each individual character. There's not really much of a mold line on these guys, he says, looking to make sure that he's not lying. There's a bit of one that runs down the top along the shoulder pads, but shouldn't take much to clean up. But yeah, to get all those painted up is not so bad. But but yeah, you can run your groups like that. You can also replace the captain with one of the character guys from the character pack, and the box set comes with the Great John Umber. It comes with Robb Stark, and it comes with Catelyn Stark, Robb's mama, and Sansa, Robb's sister. So honestly, don't know how they would affect the thing. I think they're more of the political intrigue, though. I remember she took actual hand in battle, but I think the political intrigue side of the game would come in a little bit more impressive. It also comes with Robb's dog, his Doge. I can't remember the name of it. I can look that up, actually. Or can I? Nope, it's not listed. But Robb's dog is a ghost. Was his ghost? No, that was John's. And I remember Summer was somebody else. It was Bran's. There we go. But yeah, they can give bonuses. They can give added stuff. I think this is the dog's base, the wolf's base, dire wolf. I guess dog will trigger some people. But yeah, that's what it looks like for those. You also get the group of berserkers for the Great John's group of guys. It looks like the head comes out. I'm not going to worry about it. But again, you can see the detail on this. It's okay. It's not the greatest single piece miniature I've ever seen, but honestly, it's not bad. I have definitely seen worse. Is that a flaw in the plastic? Yeah, we'll find out later. But like I said, I also bought the additional characters, which is, you've got Ned Stark with, was it Ice? Was that the name of his sword? It's been forever since I read any of that, read these books. You got Castle. Somebody Castle. Let's see. Roderick Castle. Yeah, which I don't remember him from the book at all. I'll have to look that one up. That'll trigger my memories. You've got Brynden Tully, that was Catelyn's brother, wasn't it? From his side of the family. You've got Howland Reed. I think he was the guy from the Neck, where his family were all like swamp dwellers, totally not marshwiggles. Helped out the Starks in the battle against everybody. You've got Summer, which was Brandon's dog, not Bran's dog, not Brandon, because it's totally, you can't say Brandon, that's too much like a real name. But then you also have Bran and Hodor, which that's just a cool model. I mean, you got him riding up on in his basket on the back, and Hodor chugging him around. That'll be fun to paint. A nice little vignette. But these, with all the heroes, you can sub them out into the different spots. Maybe give them different bonuses. Like I'm sure Catelyn's bro, who was a martial prowess, would give them a lot. You can put Ned in there, and maybe his skill is to have your head come off quickly. You never know. But yeah, I mean, you can mix and match. You can do a little bit of customization. I really need to go over the rules in depth and figure out how the game works. But for me, mostly I bought these so I could paint them. Because I wanted to paint the Game of Thrones game and have all that stuff done. I just enjoy the painting. So, well, we'll see. I can look at the Lannisters as well, though they are, the bad guys, at least according to me. Because this was the guy I was pulling for to be king. And then in the first book, yeah, that worked out great. But and then of course I threw my emotional baggage into Rob's camp, and yeah, that worked out great too. Gotta love it. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good one, and I'll talk at you later.